Hello, my name is Roland Waits. I wear the mask because my face don't matter and it lets me say what I want to say without getting shot in the street. And this channel does not exist for hits, ads, or revenue. I just want to get the word out. This video is called Some People Have Never. And this concerns people who make the statement, well, you know, everybody drinks beer. Everybody smokes pot. Everybody drives their car fast. Everybody steals. Everybody this, everybody that. But that's not true, because there are people, and they're all around you. There are some people who have never used drugs, never smoked pot, never drank beer. Some people don't even drink coffee. They just don't believe in it. They just have never embraced it. And they've missed nothing in their life. Their lives are as complete as anybody else's. So there are people who have never used drugs. Some people have never stole things. Stealing is a decision. It is a decision. And these people have decided to not do it. And they've made all of our lives better. So they're an inspiration. Some people have never hurt others. Some people have decided that whatever they went through in their childhood or in their life, they're not going to pass that on to others. And they're not going to hurt others. They're not going to do it. And we thank them for that. Some people have never cussed. That's an interesting situation there, to watch a person be so classy and talk to you in a way, and even when they get hurt, they don't cuss. They'll say some funny catchphrase, and they do exist. The vileness that is so all over our society is not in them. And they're an inspiration to all of us. Some people have never disrespected others. And there are people who are very religious who have never disrespected people of the other religions, and who have never disrespected gay people or transgender people. They just don't do it. They embrace that thought that God or even Allah had about humanity. Some people have never sped in a car. It's amazing to see the amount of anger that happens in our society to people who simply obey the law, the speed limit. I had a good friend, and he did the speed limit everywhere he went. And his cars always lasted forever, and he only got one ticket. And the one ticket he got was for 26 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone. I had never forget that as long as I lived, but he was an inspiration. I also had several other friends who were inspirations, who never raced their cars on the public streets. If they wanted to race, they would take them to a track. And on the streets, though, when they got out on the street, they drove like sane people. Their cars lasted forever, and they never endangered anybody's life, and they are an inspiration. Anybody who does that's an inspiration. Don't get angry at them, please. Don't tailgate them. Just wait, and when you get the chance, get around them. That's all. They're just doing the right thing. Okay? Some people have never violated their faith. When you embrace the Word of God or the Word of Allah or whatever your religion is, when you live that, and you live at that every day, it's actually a beautiful thing. I mean, it's not something to be ridiculed. And I mean, there are people who've done it. People do it every day. Some people have never masturbated. Well, that's interesting. How would you know that? Well, I'm just going to assume there are people who've never masturbated. But we're finding out that people who masturbate have a tendency to lose attractiveness to the opposite sex. Especially when it comes to males. When a male excessively masturbates, he does not no longer secretes a smell that attracts a female. So if you want to be alone, you can keep doing what you're doing. If you want to not be alone, don't masturbate. Some people have never lied a lot. Some people are just honest. They're just honest. They know that it's so much less effort just to be honest. And they are a breath of fresh air in the world. Some people have never questioned their life. I love these people. And you see them. You see them all over the world. And a lot of times they're dirt poor. But they're happy. They have their neighbors, they have their friends, they have their families. Now they're not happy about being poor, don't get me wrong about that, but they don't question their lives. They say, this is my life, I'm going to make it as good as I can make it. And in the process they make everybody else's lives better. Some people have never watched mass media. I was surprised to see the number of people who are saying they don't watch TV anymore. And that's kind of a good thing, because the person who doesn't watch as much mass media starts looking around their living space and at their neighbors and questioning and getting involved and seeing if they can help. So they're an inspiration. Some people have never missed getting outside on a beautiful day. It is a crime to let a beautiful day go by while you sit in front of a television and let the day pass you by. Or you sit in front of a computer monitor and you let a beautiful day pass you by. Just don't let that happen. God makes beautiful days for a reason. At least walk out for 10 minutes and let that sunlight shine on your face. Some people have never not smiled at others, and we love these people, and you know who they are. Boy, do they make life worth living. There are people in this world that every time you see them, they're smiling, and they're happy, and they're making everybody's spirit lift. God bless all of you. Some people have never missed an opportunity to help others. You know who they are. You've seen them, and they're all over the place. Some of them wear uniforms. Some of them don't. Some of them are just the neighbor lady down the street that's helping the kids, keeping them out of trouble, making them a little sandwich, bringing it out to the street. You know, Grammy. You know, making sure them kids stay straight now. They gotta be good now. Y'all can play now, but be good now. Some people have never missed not being rich. Some people realize that, you know, what you have right now is what you have to maximize. You can't always live thinking that where you're at is the worst place to be at. You just can't. And they're wonderful because they make all of our lives better, because as they're making their life better and they're not questioning their life, they don't put their questions on you. Their acceptance of their life makes their life better and your life better. Some people have never spread hate or ugliness in the world. They're not angels. They've just decided they're not going to do it. And they make the world a better place to live in. These people do exist, and they are all around us. They're the people that get tailgated and yelled at, the people that hold doors open and don't get thank yous, the people that every day go out into their neighborhoods and get the kids out of the street when the car's coming. The people that cut their neighbors' yards when they can't cut their yard, or when their loved ones passed away and they don't ask for anything. People who spread joy in the world. And you can be one of these people. And all you got to do is decide that you want to be one of these people. It's real simple. It's a decision. It doesn't make you any less cool to be a wonderful person. So I just want to pass that on. God bless everybody. Oh, and all of you that are like this, thank you so much.